Welcome back to another episode of The Time Travelers. Today we're going to be going back in the water on the boat somewhere.
What is up, guys? We are here on the St. Johns River in Astor. We are headed up to the springs. What springs, might you ask? Silver Glen Springs. Let's go, guys. This footage was taken before Hurricane Ian, and it seems like a lot of damage was done by the hurricane. It has taken over 3 months for water levels to come back down to normal from Hurricane Ian. And still at this time, Silver Glen Springs is closed from the flooding. One of my favorite parts about Silver Glen Springs is the boat ride. So it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to get here. You're gonna go all the way from Astor to the springs. Then here you have Lake George. You're gonna go into Lake George. Once you pass through this outlet here, you can pretty much take off all the way to the springs. If you are coming into Florida from out of state and don't have your own boat, jet skis, there are many boat rental companies, jet ski rental companies, where you can get something that will allow you to access these places through these means on the boats, which is kind of like the best way. So many folks may want to access Silver Glen Springs from the road in a car, which is definitely possible. The area that you're looking for is Florida US 19 in Salt Springs, Florida. I'm going to post all the links to everything Silver Glen Springs in the description. Oh, Silver Glen Springs. So when you enter by car for Silver Glen Springs, the fee is $8 per person on weekdays and $11 per person on weekends. So this is a little different from the springs that we go to before, like De Leon Springs or Blue Springs, where it is per car. At Silver Glen Springs, it is per person, so keep that in mind. As far as somewhere to eat, you're going to have about 58 picnic tables and 30 pedestal grills. I'm not going that way. 2 miles.
2 minutes? No.
All right, guys, here we are at Crystal Glen Springs, aka the Glen. We are here, we're swimming, and yeah, hanging in there. See you back in a minute. As you can see, the waters in Silver Glen Springs are crystal clear, like a cool glass of water. The water here is a constant 73 degrees. Silver Glen Springs is a first magnitude springs and discharges about 65 million gallons of water each day. This water flows down into Lake George, which is the second largest lake in Florida. As a wrap up, Silver Glen Springs is always a fun time. Whether you like to swim, kayak, supboard, if you like the water, Silver Glen Springs is definitely something for you. One thing to keep in mind though is in the hot months, it definitely gets pretty packed out here. So if you're gonna come, make sure that you get there early so that you can find parking for your boat or parking for your car. And one last note before we leave you guys. We are aware it has been a while since our last episode, but we do have more goodies in store for you guys coming soon. So, not one for spoilers, I won't say much more, but stay subscribed and please share with a friend. Time Travelers out.
Let's do videos on your phone.